Welcome back. This is Rappan Athuk once again, and we are going to be entering level 2. There's a couple things I want to talk about before we get started. I record all this off my Chromebook, and I got a set of Turtle Beach headphones my son gave me, and so sometimes it gets a little laggy, and I think I'm doing it in my Chromebook on purpose because I like the challenge. I know it sounds really weird. It's not. I'm not high production here. I'm just kind of having fun. And if you're watching my fun, fantastic. In fact, I do most of the recordings off a Chromebook. That's kind of what I like. All right. So, anyways, I'm going to go through a couple things, and basically, I'm not going to show that one thing. This is something that I've actually put up several times. This thing, and when I fight against, I think the image itself puts a lot of lag. So, I'm actually not going to use this as a means of doing fight. I think the grid on the last one, I drew a picture and everything worked about a little smoother. I like that. I don't like when it gets real laggy. This I definitely have to use because if I don't use it, then things get a little kind of weird. I know this guy was down to about 70 hit points and he was down to 46. Okay. He did hit the sleep spell, so that got burned. Okay. I don't think anybody else really got affected by anything. Right. So everything's pretty much where we are. Okay. This dice roller is mandatory for use. Right. So we got that going on. The one thing I am going to use is the grid for now on for doing all my battle stuff. I think I already mentioned that. And so I'm going to recap a little bit about what we've been through. We start off by going to the ground level, the sunken graveyard. I gave history, talked about things. They found a tunnel and the mausoleum and made their way through to get into level 1. Once in level 1, let's take a look what happened there. They kind of made a walkthrough. All right. We didn't explore this area. And we didn't explore this area. So we turned and went down this way. We found a secret passage, came here, killed a ghast, but hid there for a while and recouped some of our spells, right? And then came into this room and almost got poor Othumbolt mauled to death by rats down here. And I wasn't really playing these characters as good as I want. Therefore, set this shit back and think of it. They got ambushed here. And 2 of them died because of choking and sneezing powder. And one of them got hit with a poison arrow, which he shouldn't have died. He should have just been paralyzed. We're going to go with what we got. Pulled him back here, and we hid out for a couple days. Thorbolt came back invisible and grabbed the dwarf and pulled him all the way back. And everybody healed on up and came out here and played. And I forgot we owned McDuffin when we went here and did our little plan. But now we're heading down to level 2. So this brings us up to speed. Okay? So looking at level 2, we enter here and we immediately start to read room 1. Okay, the entrance there. Here is foul and 8 giant rat corpses lay about, apparently torn apart by some wild animal. Blood spatterings cover the entire area. The north door has been scratched and hacked with a hand axe and is still embedded in it. The key is in the lock to the north door and unlocks other 3 doors in this room as well. Interesting. A loose tile on the floor X hides a secret compartment containing stagnant water and the bones of a small animal. This is one of Marthek's secret food hiding places. He forgot about this one. All right, so let's go back and take a look at this mess. All right, so there is a key in this door that unlocks all 3 doors. And there's a secret compartment with bones in it right here. So the question is, do you go to the door that has an axe in it and scratches? Or do you go to the doors that don't have problems? Well, something's trying to get out, not get in. Well, it's weird. Then the door was locked, too. It doesn't make any sense. Can I read that again? It says scratches on the other side. Oh, it's down here. Scratches are going to go to smell. The door is scratched and hacked with the hand axe that's still embedded in it. Oh, maybe it's embedded from the other side. Maybe it's just badly written. Okay. Well, still, I'm too curious. There's too much action here. So we're going to go through that door. I would go through that door. All right, so we're going to go, and obviously we could turn left or right. And according to the formation rules, which I've kind of put this direction thing here, 3 and 4 is right. 1 and 2 is left. Okay. So let's do this. 1d4. All right, here we go. So we're going to go left. Okay. That's according to our decisions. And so let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Close this window. So if we're going to go left, we'll turn this way, and then we approach number 5. Thornbolt will go in the front. Seems the most important way of addressing the situation. He, of course... Oh, I forgot to mention the boots of Elvenkind are on the other dwarf, McDuffin. And I did not put that on the character sheet. I will remember. I'm writing it down right now in my little book. Right? McDuffin has boots of Elvenkind. McDuffin. So he can actually follow along. And then we have... Thornbolt will not be hurt or seen if he rolls beneath something, but it's his instant backup if things go really bad, right? I think we got this kind of memorized now. It's 80 and 85. 80 to hide in the shadows and 85 to move silently. So let's roll. The first one is 80, hide in the shadows. Roll below an 80. Boom. 71. Under 85. Oh! He will be seen. God, that's a horrible roll for trying to stay out of things. No. Okay, let's see what happens here. Before I draw this mess, I guess I should draw the formation here. So, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I have the passageway going this way. And I have Thornbolt up in front. He thinks he's hidden, but he's really snot. And then back here we have, of course, McDuffin. I put McDuffin. He'll be 10, 20, maybe 30 feet behind, keeping watch. And these guys back and forth at 10, 20, 30, even further. This will be the rest of the group, okay? And I know Wolfgar will be in front, and then we'll have Rasmuth in the middle and St. Regis in the very back to actually pull up the rear. So Thornbolt's going to be in the front trying to see what's happening here, and let's see what he observes. I have a bad feeling about this because that's usually what happens. This room appears to be a campsite of sort, bedded with bones litter the floor. Bedding and bones litter the floor. A metal spike covered with blood sticks out of the wall near the corridor entrance. About 4 feet above the floor indicate that something must have recently been impaled on it. Marthek the man is 90% of the time. He is asleep on a 1 and 2 on a 1d6. Okay. At A is a 2-foot-long metal spike protruding from the wall. Mesta first debris is located at B. Okay. Well, if he's asleep, he's fine. I don't know if he is, so let's find out. If he's asleep, then we're going to walk upon him. Oh, he is asleep. Lucky us. Okay, nice. So let's read the rest of this, because this is insane. Ooh, he's an insane guard. He is a fighter, level 6, 33 points. AC at 12. He has a large club. Move 12. Plus 2 to hit. Multiple attacks. Oh, yes, because he's 6th level. Strength 18, dexterity 13. Rat tooth necklace and fleas, and a key to the storage area. He attacks wildly using an unbelievable strength to great effect. He uses his club and attempts to grapple and throw and slam any lightly armored characters to the metal spike to use a charge against the set spear. If wounded for over half of his hit points, Marthek flees to his nest at B, or he pretends to cower in fear, but he begins to throw jars of green slime at the characters. Wow, he's a crazy man. Green slime, any metal touches turns to green slime. Is under a curse cast by evil priest level 4. He was once lawful in alignment. He is now chaotic and remains so until healed of his affliction. He's a curse. Marthek was placed here as a guardian by the evil priest and serves him as masters. None of the other Denzians controlled by them dare harm him. All fear him. If he is cured, insanity by healed, dispels him from curse. Or cure a disease spell. He joins the party as a loyal member. We can pick another guy up in a second, but we don't know he's crazy yet, okay? So if I remember correctly, and I do remember, we do have a remove curse, don't we? Remove curse spell. So if we're able to figure out this guy's messed up, sandwiches can help him out. All right. So let's think of how we would approach this. If we saw a guy sleeping in a bed of rags and it doesn't look good, I think Thornbolt would immediately run back. All right, he would go back and let's have a talk. Let's see what's going on here. So they wouldn't know this guy's crazy until they talked to him, although it does look like a mess. So him being a fighter, these two being dwarves, well, they'll probably send Wolfguard in to have the discussion with the guy. Okay, obviously they would have Rasmuth, St. Regis. They would all come behind him. So let's set this up the way we think it would probably look. It's probably not going to be pleasant, but we'll figure it out. So first off, the room kind of looks like this. Kind of goes down, and we have this going on, right? That's good. And then we have this passageway that's kind of going. I guess this is not true to what it looks like. What does it look like? It doesn't look like that. Oh, yeah, it's totally wrong. Okay, well, we'll clean it up. Okay, try it again. Okay. There we go. So, we got that. And we got that. So this is going to come up. There. Okay. Well, I guess this will work for all practical reasons. All right. There we go. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's a dungeon. We really care. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? All right, so let's put what we do know. There's a spike up here sticking out of the wall that he's going to use. We know that there's a bed, right? Is it down here in this corner? Oh, it's over in the little hooked area here. There's a bed over here. And we know that this guy, we're going to give him a star. We know he's sleeping on this bed. So if he's asleep, we are all going to come in here. Wolfguard's going to come in first. Let's put Wolfguard here. Right? And we're going to get McDuffin here. St. Regis here. And we're going to have Thornbolt sneak around the side. Put Thornbolt right here. If this gets out of hand, he's going to have to make a jump from the back and do a stab. And let's put Rasmuth here. Let's see what we can do. The idea, once again, is he looks human, but we don't know what his deal is. How he reacts to the situation. We're just going to do a roll. And because he is crazy, right? This is going to be kind of a mess. Let's go back 5. Let's see what he does. His stats aren't too bad. Intelligence 10. What's his saving throw? Saving throw is a 9. Oh, okay. Well, he's just going to attack. You're not going to be able to talk about anything. All right. So, all right, let's play this out. Let's see how this is going to go. So, Wolfguard goes over and gutsily decides he's going to try to wake him up, right? So he cannot have a weapon in hand when he does this because that would not make sense. That's going to look like he's charging him. So Wolfguard's going to come up and say, "Hey, buddy, you okay? Have a hard night?" And kind of like, push him a bit. He's going to go crazy and just jump and try to attack Wolfguard. I would assume he would probably have a weapon on while he sleeps because if he's insane, that's what I would do. Yeah, he has a large club. So he's going to try to fight him for the club. And what I'm going to do is his strength is 18. Whoa, okay, wow, okay. So this will be a straight up grapple attack, right? Because I think they both have the same strength, right? Let's look at Wolfguard. His strength is 17. Ooh, so there's sort of an advantage. He gets a +1. Let's do that, okay? So let's try this out. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Wolfguard, you're going to roll a D. What, should I make it a D6 and add 1 to it? Here's Wolfguard. 5, 6. How about Marthek? 5. Actually, that should be, Marthek should be 5. Actually, he gets a 6 and Wolfguard just gets a 5. He's going to basically be able to get his club. He's a little stronger. We'll make that happen, right? So he shoves, for illustrating purposes, he shoves Wolfguard to the side. It's upside down W. It's kind of weird. Anyways, so he shoves Wolfguard to the side. He grabs his club, and he screams some weird gibberish. He acts like he's totally crazy, and he goes to try to hit Wolfguard. Oh my God, this is going to be bad. So let's see what happens here. Roll a D20. 13. He's going to have a 3 added to that, 16. He's going to dot his eye. 6 plus 3, 9 hit points with the damage on Wolfgar. That's rough, man. Let's go put him at a 61. He clubbed the crap out of him. Whoa. I think at that point, Thornbolt and McDuffin would run into action. Most definitely. But I think first off, we got to do the old infamous initiative roll. See what's happening. We're first. 6 and 6. It's a tie. All right, do it again. 6 and 5. Party's going. So let's do McDuffin. I'm going to say that he got super clocked, right? So Wolfgar got clocked to the head. We'll make Wolfgar fall to the side over here. I think that would be appropriate, right? And we'll have McDuffin. Doesn't tolerate that crap. He's going to run in here, right? And St. Regis is going to run in. Thorbolt's going to attack from behind, okay? So let's do Thorbolt from behind first. So he's going to get +4 on us. He's going to get +9, quadruple damage, right? They don't trust anything in this dungeon. I don't think they would try to weigh him over. Okay, +9 to your attack. D20 +9. That's a 20. So 1d6 +1 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Lame. All right. How many hit points? This guy has 33 hit points, so he's just lost 8. God, that was the worst backstab ever. 33 minus 8 makes this a 25. Nice. Thornbolt, way to play it. Okay. Oh, that was depressing. Okay, 8 plus 8. There goes McDuffin. He's going to take a swing +8. That's definitely going to hit. Okay, and McDuffin, your damage is... You get 2 hand axes, so you're going to get a +1 on your hits. Oh, they're both +1. So it's a +2 since you're using... Okay, melee damage, 1d8 +3. Nice. Okay. 1d8 +3. Let's make this happen. Wow, you guys just don't want to hurt him, do you? 4. So this gives him a 21. Oh, sorry, 21. Yeah, this is kind of weird. All right, St. Regis, you're going to come in and do your thing. I want to see whether or not St. Regis would be able to sense whether or not this guy is in some kind of desponding fear, or that he's under control or something like this. So how would he do that? Because he's actually pretty smart, isn't he? Let's use his wisdom score as an indicator on whether or not he senses something strange. His wisdom is 17. Nice. So we could do let's do 1d20 under his wisdom and see that he knows if someone's crazy or tormented, because he's a healer. You should know these things. So hit 1d20 under his thing. He knows that the guy's... So he's going to try to grapple to hold him, right? What's his strength? His strength is 15. He may be able to do this. A successful hit, he's going to try to hold him down and prevent him from swinging his club. Let's see. Successful attack for St. Regis would definitely be... St. Regis, successful attack is +7 to hit. So, but he doesn't have the magical weapons here. So it's just +6. All right, he's going to get a +6 to grapple and to hold this guy. Let's see if he does it. D20 +6. 3 + 6 is 9. He is not going to be able to hold him. This guy's armor class is 12, so it's not going to work. Well, Rasmuth, do you want to do something? Whole person. You got a whole monster. Oh, you should have cast a whole person. And maybe he'll do that next round. Obviously, this is going to be crazy, because that would have been a smart move. Oops. 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 We used invisibility in the last game. Okay, so, yeah. All right. Let's let this guy do his thing. So he clearly wasn't held, but I think he would take a blast on the dwarf, or probably, yeah, blast on the dwarf, definitely. So I'm thinking since he's facing McDuffin, He'd go at McDuffin, and he is going to hit McDuffin. 1d6 plus 3. Oh, 7 hit points on McDuffin. Yeah, that would obviously make sense. McDuffin, 7 hit points off of you. Ooh. Yep. I'll give you back to 66 right there. Wow, he took a tank to the head. All right. Start of the next turn. Let's roll to see who gets to go. And it looks like we're going to make our move first. These guys are all going kind of crazy. So this time, Wolfgar's back into the mix. He's going to grab his, two-handed sword, make a swing. He's going to obviously hit him. He's going to go for damage here. What does he get? 4 plus 3. 7 hit points with the damage on this guy. So we're going to drop him down to 14. Brutal. Okay, so we're just trucking on down. This is horrible. I don't think he's being tormented. You guys don't know this yet. St. Regis isn't stepping up. So Thornbolt from behind, he gets a +2 on this attack, right? So normally 5, so he gets a +7. 7, that's going to be a hit. 1d6 plus 1, 2, 3 hit points with the damage. He's just trickling down. He's down to an 11. All right, McDuffin, do your thing. So McDuffin, obviously, he's pretty upset here. He grabs his 2 hand axes. He's going to try to take a chop. Boom, boom, 12 plus all his. He's going to definitely hit him. And his damage again is, it's 1d8, right? Plus 3. So let's hit that 1d8 plus 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. They're going to grind him. Oh my God, he's down to 1 hit point. Okay. I don't know how much he has. St. Regis is going to try to hold him again. I think that would be something he would do. And how would he do this? I think he would basically, let's do d6 rolls. He gets a +2. Yes, St. Regis gets +2 on this roll. He gets a 2. The other guy has a 6. He is not going to be held. He's a slippery little wiry guy. He's going to jump up and he's going to try to use his club, which is still in his hand. He's going to swing and try to hit St. Regis, is trying to grab him. Ooh, God, he nailed him hard. 9 hit points with the damage. St. Regis, he took a club and, oh my God, 9 hit points with the damage. That's going to drop you down to 49, my friend. Wow, 58. Wow, okay, well, that's how life is, I guess. These are choices we're making. Wow, he is insane. He is completely insane. Who gets the initiative roll this time? It's tied. Let's do it again. Tied. He's going to get the hit again. I think he's just going to keep clubbing on St. Regis because he's in one of those moods. Ooh, God, another hit. 9 hit points with the damage. This guy's golden with these hits. You want him on your team. Good Lord. Yeah, I think that he's going to get killed this round. There's no way. Everybody's going to hit him. Oh my God, he's down to 40 hit points. Would you look at that? Wow. Okay. Well, not what I expected. So much for being a nice guy. All right. Wolfgar, you're going to go first. Yeah, that's it. That's a crit. 20. He's down. All right. Wow. Okay. So what can be said here? Not much. He can't flee because he's stuck. So that's my buzzer. Let me know if 30 minutes have transpired. He has 3 ceramic jars, a green slime, various bones, a beaver pelt or toy to a gold bar with 400 gold pieces, spell book, detect magic, light, magic missile, levitate, whole person, and a secret page containing cloud kill. Well, I'll tell you what, he had some treasure on him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this all in my thing. I got to write down Boots of Elvenkind on McDuffin, right? So we are in level 2, right? And we are going to fix these character sheets up. Well, thank you so much for listening, and we'll continue with this saga.